The Galactic Event has finally been released in Surive Zombie Arena, and I will be gambling for all the new weapons and hopefully unlock all of them. And let's see if they're gonna replace the World Ender. So finally the Galactic Event has been released, and as you can see, I already grinded a little bit before I went to bed last night, because the update dropped very late for me. But basically how it works is they added galactic zombies to the game that have a chance of spawning. The higher the difficulty is, the higher the chance is that a galactic zombie will spawn. It is 1% for normal difficulty, 1.25% for hardcore, and 1.5% for nightmare. And also don't forget the code GALACTIC for 24 hours 2x shards. Now let's open some of the galactic crates. So what we are really looking for here is the Void Scythe and the Interstellar, which are those two weapons. They look very nice in my opinion. There's also a chance to get 2x luck, a respin, and 13% chance to get any gun. Does that also include the tier 4 and tier 5 weapons? I think they are included, but I'm not 100% sure. So let's see if we can get lucky. Ooh, that was close to the Void Scythe on my first ever spin. But we got 10k credits. And that was the Interstellar. We are getting teased so badly here. And again, they gotta stop doing that, man. Right, we got a respin, so 3 spins I guess? 7 free spins, back to back. Oh, we got a cosmic pistol. We got the pulsar. Alright, so we got the tier 1, 2 and 3 weapon now. So I will be back once I don't have any more shards left, or when I get the Scythe or the Interstellar. I got 16x luck. And we got the Interstellar. Nice. And I had 986 shards left. That's crazy. I guess the only thing that we need now is the Scythe. And we got the Scythe. That's crazy. I guess these were the only shards that we needed. I grinded 3000 shards before I went to bed yesterday, and I got every weapon of the update. Nice. And as you can see, I don't really need credits anymore. But let's see our new weapons. We can upgrade them, so that's nice. A 1-star Interstellar does 36k damage. Let's compare that to the World Ender. This one almost does 80k damage with 4 stars. So let's see how much we can get out of this one. Alright. It's a little bit less damage than the World Ender, but it does more damage and has a higher fire rate though. So I guess it has something to do with the meteor attack that the World Ender does. Now let's see the Scythe. 15k damage per second, but this is a melee weapon and the other ones are obviously not that crazy. Let's get the cosmic pistol for our starter. Let's get the quasar, the pulsar, and let's check out the Scythe first. And of course we are playing on Atlantis, the new map. So the map looks pretty nice in my opinion. It's something different than what we usually see, and the pistol is alright. I didn't expect much of it, and I won't be using this since I have the Galactic Weaver, but I guess if you don't have the Galactic Weaver, this weapon is actually pretty nice. But we can upgrade to our next weapon, the Quasar. The fire rate is crazy. It is like an Uzi, right? Now let's get the Pulsar. Yeah, this is just a fancy looking assault rifle. I actually never use weapons in this tier because I have the Weaver, so I don't really know if this is actually better than the credit ones that you can get. But let's upgrade to the Scythe. Alright. I'm not really sure if I like this, yes or no. It feels a bit clunky, but of course it's a melee weapon. It has a bar right over here, but I don't know what it does. I think it heals us, but I'm not 100% sure though. Let's see. Yeah, it heals us. Alright. That's nice. You have to get used to the controls a little bit, but alright. Now let's equip the Interstellar. And the fastest way to farm the event shards is by playing Nightmare. Obviously, the Nightmare mode can be hard for some people, but this way you have the highest chance of a galactic zombie to spawn. So I recommend playing on Nightmare mode to farm the event currency. But it's time to get our Interstellar. Let's see. It shoots very fast, that's nice. And it also has a special attack. We need 150 kills in order to activate it, but I have no idea what it does. There was some kind of explosion? Yeah, so there's some kind of explosion going on, dealing AoE damage. Ah, I see. So it's basically a black hole sucking in all the zombies to it, and then it does the explosion. I mean, I like this weapon, but to be honest, I don't think it's gonna replace my World Ender. I think the meteor attacks from the World Ender are a bit more useful. And also I want to do a huge shout out to the people who left a comment on my first ever video on this channel. I really appreciate it and it really motivates me to make a lot more awesome content for you guys. So once again, thank you very much for the support. I think my favorite weapon of the update is the Void Scythe. I really like the overall look of it and it heals you, so I like it. Would I recommend getting these weapons if you have the World Ender? I mean, in terms of damage, not so much, but they are limited weapons, so I think you should get them. So now the only thing I can do is grind some more shards for part 2. And I guess with part 2 we get a new class, so I'm looking forward to that one.